Well, I don't know about you guys, but I just wrapped up another 10 drafts over on the FastDraft app, and I am over the moon excited about these best ball teams. What's up, everybody? Howard Bender here from Fantasy Alarm. And if you aren't playing on FastDraft right now, I don't know what you're waiting for. This is easily one of the most innovative and exciting ways to do best ball drafts. And all you're doing is drafting out of your top 60 players. That's right. You try out their Flex 4 contest, and it is amazing. All you're drafting is 6 players: running back, wide receiver, tight ends. That's it. No QBs, no kickers, no defenses. You draft 6 guys, and the best ball format gives you your top 4 each week. But the best part about it is that these drafts only take like 5 minutes at the most. And if you're doing turbo mode, oh, baby, you could do 10 drafts in 10 minutes. It's that easy for it to happen. So do yourself a favor. This QR code that's right below me here, definitely hit that. Or if you don't have the QR code access, do yourself a favor and go to fantasyalarm.com/fastdraft and use that promo code ALARM when you sign up. They'll instantly match your first $50 on your deposit. And they've got all sorts of deals running. Like the Friday Fast Draft promotion is absolutely spectacular. Stay tuned for more insights on that. But what I'm here to do is I'm here to dive into some of the Fast Draft ADP. Yeah, that's right. They've got their own ADP. It's right there on the app. It's fully accessible to you. And again, it's all based on where you're putting your top 60, where everybody else is putting for their top 60. So take a look at the risers and the fallers. I've got an article over at fantasyalarm.com that details it even more, but let me give you some of the insights, some of the thoughts that I'm thinking about right now. Number one, ADP risers over on FastDraft. I'll start with Christian McCaffrey, who has suddenly crept into the top 15. And why wouldn't he? You need some exposure to Christian McCaffrey because let's face it, when Christian McCaffrey is healthy and plays a full season, he is one of the most dynamic, high-scoring fantasy players in the game. The 49ers offense runs around him the entire time. Passing, rushing, it doesn't matter. McCaffrey is always involved here for the 49ers. So you have to get some exposure to him. Listen, if you're only setting one lineup in a contest, maybe not. But if you're a multi-lineup entry like I am, you got to get some exposure to Christian McCaffrey. He's rising up a little bit. You don't need huge exposure to him, but you have to have some. So everybody else is jumping on that bandwagon. Don't be left out in the cold. DeAndre Swift, he's another ADP riser, and this makes total sense. Again, his ADP is only at 60. When you see somebody's ADP at 60 and it's on the rise, it means that people are starting to put this player into their top 60, hoping that they'll draft him and they'll gain some exposure to him. DeAndre Swift is the only game in town right now in Chicago. I'm sorry, but Roschon Johnson doesn't do it for me. Travis Homer is a joke. And they drafted Kevin Monangai in the 7th round out of Rutgers. I don't really think they're expecting much out of him. So DeAndre Swift right now is the lead back in this offense. And he's got the experience in Ben Johnson's system dating back to when they were in Detroit together. So it makes perfect sense. Get some DeAndre Swift into your life. And then finally here, the third one, Deebo Samuel. Now, this one I don't really know about. If you've heard me on the Fantasy Alarm Show on SiriusXM, both Matthew Kelly and Billy Muzio from FastDraft have joined me to talk about some of the exposure that we're seeing for some of these players. There are some guys out there. I mean, listen, if you want to take a stab at it, you want to throw a dart, go ahead. It's your money. But like I'm seeing Deebo Samuel now rising up in the ADP rankings, and he's still at 60. But come on. Like, aren't we done with Deebo? Haven't you scrolled through enough fat Deebo videos through Twitter or other social media outlets right there? Listen, what he was with the 49ers was fantastic. And the old wide back position was great, especially while McCaffrey was out. But it's not the same anymore. Injuries have taken a toll on him. He hasn't really been the same in the last, 3 years, since 2021. So I look at him and yes, he's getting a nice quarterback in Jaden Daniels, and he'll probably work out of the slot a ton. But really, is this where we're going? Do we really think that we're going to get big ceiling games out of Deebo Samuel? I don't. So he's rising, but I don't agree with that. On the fallers side, here we go. Zay Flowers. I understand he's falling not because he's a bad play or a bad pick or anything like that. He's falling like many of the other guys that you'll see in the ADP over at FastDraft because people are just simply trying to get more exposure of certain players. So you start seeing a guy like Zay Flowers who starts falling out, but he's still the number one receiver in Baltimore for Lamar Jackson. DeAndre Hopkins is washed, and Rashad Bateman, he's okay, but he's a complimentary receiver. So I think Zay Flowers is still in a great spot. You're going to want to maintain some exposure with him. RJ Harvey, here's another faller, which I'll tell you what, buy the dip, enjoy it. Keep your exposure to Harvey. Don't let it slip away. I get that people are afraid that J.K. Dobbins is going to come in and now they're sharing the workload. But let's face it, Harvey was going to be sharing the workload no matter what, whether it was Jaleel McLaughlin, whether it was Audric Estime, or whether it's J.K. Dobbins. The difference, though, here is that now that you've got Dobbins and Harvey, these positions, this can be established. It's a two-man backfield. Won't be a three-man split. Won't be a four-man split either. Harvey is going to be the lead back for Sean Payton and Joe Lombardi. He's going to catch passes. He's going to run between the tackles. And Dobbins is going to be a fantastic complement. Think about it more like Alvin Kamara and Mark Ingram. Remember when they were working in New Orleans together for Payton and Lombardi? This is what we've got going on right now. So don't sleep on RJ Harvey, no matter who signs with the Denver Broncos. And then finally, my last faller, Jalen Waddle. Maybe he works better in the best ball format because he does have a couple of good games a year, but I just don't dig this guy. I don't think Tyreek Hill taking a back seat or stepping back or whatever they're saying right now is really going to matter that much. Waddle's got a big injury history. Tua's got a big injury history. The gelling here on the field, it's so blah to me. So happy to see Jalen Waddle on the fallers list. I've got, again, a full breakdown, full write-up of all of these players and the FastDraft ADP links over at fantasyalarm.com. Again, do yourself a favor. You got the QR code here. You can also go to fantasyalarm.com/FastDraft. And let me just make sure I got this right. Friday's promotion here on Friday the 13th. Ooh. Draft 10 teams. Be entered to win $1,000 in promo bonus money. All you have to do here, you draft your teams, right? You join each draft manually or use their turbo mode to make your order of 10 teams. Post one of your teams or your turbo order along with your username in the hashtag RateMyTeam in the Discord. Link is in my article again. And then they'll choose a random winner over the weekend and announce it in Discord. So Friday Fast Draft promotions, they happen every single Friday. You don't want to miss out on any of them. And again, check out everything that we've got over at fantasyalarm.com. I'm Howard Bender. I'll see you all in the money this year.